FM. Peace FM.
Peace 104.3. Mohemo Akwababa the station with a vision. Peace 104.3. Your friend me Dan Kwaku Yeboah. You seem kunye but what we are getting a good kwan so. Hebre same no for adwentre efa text line so na yenkenkan emfa ma me say wadaruma e text and I say WhatsApp. Wait me as any WhatsApp and I say text. Na your topic will be to me edu adwentre aba no. Ye hwe se Ghana Premier League no ye de aba wie ye. The team and the team and answer Krayabum, is it getting better? And now it is getting worse. From the perspective of match fixing, bribery, we be Ubehuana Bum, Yaquin and I Bayachi. After the national under 17 team, the Black Starlet.
Among four bisa, say
Coach Kwaku Fabian, as we are son ye because you know, your advocate say, coach, there's so many time. But since 2017, you didn't qualify for the under 17 championship. It's been 2017 till now is how many years? 5 solid years. You could be now why? And you say yes, it's something yana. And we are asking for too much. And now what exactly is it? A coach, you know, in a Jumaye. And I say if you near a buying money support. And our talent in an ira. Aye ni bi eno ni ensema ye bedi ho enkomo na from 2013 ena ora Kwaku Fabian wo sha se say woni under 17 year adwuma na che say 9 solid years by this time the 9 years there see the adwuma she won san 9 years na results ni average there na che say amana no ato na abujafo ha ebe to adwene na ebresim no for adwenche fa WhatsApp and text 0246 066 560 na yankin kamadachi join discussion maso so na nkwan so maso agege 205 for maso sabri encho ba be kan ho Kobe Jones e wo ha coach yeyi sapon yenko so ama na yakọ ose nyame ya aduma 2nd July e no ye ne ba na yie no enti na so aye Shapiro ai yeah. Aye. Abuja for me yan hyasie free Black Starlet ni yanko wie wo ye league no. Maso agege. Under 17 Kwaku Fabian ono ma ye dwuma 9 years. In the last 9 years no. Ye results no I say shedan ye papa bi odi ma mi hwe ni mbodimbo. 2013 Nigeria for share 6-1. That has been our worst defeat at the youth level. And in 2014, 8 cheating, CAF, ebe bane ye. 2017, yamye yadum ye ban ye tumko India. If you ho sheshe. But who count the number of years or ni Starlet aye juma 9 years in since 2013. Enti udi ni mbodimbo etutu results ho a. Obi entumi nye juma na apart from ono. Ana say FNF free say o man support into anya de kura nya hwe ye ne ana ya moa ana talent na na ayira ye ni bi sesei ko Ghana de na nka talent kura ye solid team Black Star maso
tamle na ase edu ya wada se ana ya dia konya kesi ya tifo nyina munya daji a omutie yen deserves ye chia no eda na sini na aduane pa ma mi fencha kesi emfa ma St. Philip's Enterprise. That was
until Easy.
And St. Philip's Enterprise. I was circle ne Accra Ayalulu opposite on ma Michiano. Me Frenchiama Mr. Nante Nelly's phones. That was circle. And Kimpon Travel and Tours. When you say a die brandy train we are in your Guaquem, a Daniel Medi. I de Kokata. The beer the nti baby a ho beso so no afa ho nti etia mi chia pe papa asaboja so papa na Dr. KK Pepra we visit mi chia no Kwaku media no krani nyame anim question a obusa no emu ode mu hwam say efe no e ba no omama ne chance ewi ase mu no Kwaku ye mu obi a chance o ma me chance wo Peace FM ha me buy na nka me toto papa so aka bituma stop me
Ose
me say we are say mo be a chance but to chance no we use chance no
yeah
o ma me chance wo Peace FM ha and I'm a banner me total papa so and go stop me. Yes. It is a your mouth chance. That's a chance, you know. You won't put me dear woman. I see a new scene chain. Now will be for front so eba because Kwaku and a 70 Kwaku foundation. Who see dying? That's a one to men two foundation year and then the dribble. But as if we say, yeah, they are 17, I say, and now for business. Because it's a football, now quite to say, every club here in your young players, not their branding the team, no. It is say, and at 17 on the day, you never be free on 16, 15, sana, a honor so na a brofono so any jehon. You never be at the corner, see Roman corner, sana brofono, able to me, a pick your montem. But your mind so interest, and now say, a individual interest, say, yeah, they are the business in here. Because what could say, oh, share. Because if you record, sir, would you good just say, see, yeah, and I made to my candy plane say, and by this time, yes, thank you, dear Jumano cry, Emma, because what's yet and Samuel and Nina Machi, Crampona, and by this time, dear. Maybe say, no crab, I am a one pa say. Yes, I am 17, sir, and money be himself on Shasso, because and you may be a PPMU and maybe a Chamun on the pa. Anakwe who near me pa a pepe on Benny for any pie Sandima. Because make I said this administration you cry by no. I think I'm already and at 23 and a man. Minimum almost say if you're at 23 home Sunday bar and a 17 one mono. Because I remember say Nyadi good just says here no the time back machine see I'm young to one qualify. Kwaku I am one be brave say yeah host to Ghana ha. Now I see coach I prepare the team a na machine bi asan akwa chew na Kwaku machine say and omo pick players ne fire did the time na do na fe na omo di nkola information si na je say inompeni mu akwa eden
about 70% of the players are failing.
Yes be 20 players was saying
In the space of less than 3 months
because almost starting camp on so ntemo almost camp on tempa ebi ko na ebi ba Kwaku na mpese me ka me busa say na enye Ghana ha na ne host tu ene tu kwan ene ye call ya anti ye betuma nya players before that and thank you be discover me aba because near a see dear as if now me titi be say I don't know say confirmation about say see ye yipa kwesi free ho bibi say na farmer so man no pay official BMI Kwaku me dear mesre efi no but ade ba kwa sometimes so hu ye kan ana me ne grofo nya adwen ni say ye see o na 17 dear ye tete nya cap hu yanka ye fa cap nsi so nanka because one omo twam no omo medals nso omo dem a omo di to omo say minya medal and a one say ubo na kodu fanas na je kapa e she player ni kwa e ma ye hu players ni standard but ye you free mu ntema ye hu ye players ni standard ye because this year ye host wa ye ntuma qualify for anko Africa na san yakọ wed no see ye free mu ntema ni mu ye it is say na yeah na say because me omni Burkina Faso ni de kakra mi nya hwe ni dan performance na nye bad non performance ni nye bad oman create your chances no na Burkina Faso etumi e de share penalty 1 year no ye best FM panifo no pa kwesi no mde adwuma na mana nukredie eni ye collapse e wana 17 won ni ye fiti enra last week ba nyina enyema epiepie se sika sem ni nyema bi se nyema akoso tori lamte de na ni namu salisu de na ni namu nini na eko eba sana 17 ya jiji sika players nsem eti players ni edu abutro mbuafu eti ya best panifo no se enye se coaches no ene de adwuma ne mom ene omu wura mu yes ade na every form na nsi ho se afefo na so na omu yomu business nti na omu yomu players ene wura mu se ye fa players wura na samti no omu nya national team jersey ni hye ni nya kwanton ton ma omu nyu oman ne ho ni anwi ye daache ho me da se
okay dachi una wo ahyama ne temampotem research kakra ma ye kire se enkane no na ye under 17 no because a coat na ye well handled na ni wo ho e wo temane ahyama nti most of our players na eho no mu free even squad ye de call India kra no one Gabriel Leve na oka ho na ofitama youth na bae wohwe older generation na satana na ye kwaye ya de na temafo no doso Sebastian Barnes ashaman tema eno ofri ansa no obebo house of folk na sefo kofi ni mo ofisa generation ni mu ya preku the same thing Danado darling boy onu so sa co system na tema shama ho Ali Jara muina wohwe older generation na satana Starlet Jani na so na Steven Apia wodu wani femu Joseph Ansa Jo Ansa omuina sa temashama area ho no mu free yima no Bentel David Amwakon Audu Isaka list Grammy Christian Jan wodu wani femu Raymond Feni ene Charles Akwe omuina na chese sa ampotemu ho nti se ade anka Ghana etumi ye research yi a ka afeni betumi hu se no for years eba no area hana coast no ye ni yi a etumi nya place for under 17 na ma yetimi jan na so but I say ye ko enim na ade na shifty be ko Starlet camp wo bia ufiri wo bebi se na pani ba ko place versus na wo eno aboaye
wa Kwaku mame na wahye na me starting is say me be the point ni fi baby
happy birthday kese so nkoma wo
me da say
the radio se so dia so ba kwanka wo
me da say
momo na nyama
momo ni de nyama ba ko train ensu
but David Amwati amfrem so no ne di birthday den tu betin nka
me da na se pa ne ta no Mr. David Amwati me da na se pa
onu ni aba bi wo Holland
oh okay
adako wa frem no say I am a say don't go Kwaku Yeboah say Ankirichi ye skinny premier ni so come on skinny no mo for premier
mame na Mr. David Amwati say dan from 95 me have 91 ereba 95 even 98 ereba be hu der boatem eno ye 99 erebe hu John Pelter mo John Mensa mo Michael Essien mo de ba no o de yan hwe team na 91 no mpare de no na wo body bi Kofi ni mo Ashama coast team bi ne e friend young Brazilians
okay
papa no team no kura from your friend I see the man and the lives of omo o show mo a minim se o share player bi e friend Michael Okanse
ya
obebo Great Olympics ekobo 11 wise no de betu kwa ba di bias ne ade. These were the young players omu nyina de buy even recently o hwe se edu atobra me se tema any ashama no the help of coach
football
it is a co tournament na ye juvenile na ya ma a hopefully be in Remo we should forget it and make sure the reasons why makers are from 91 no ashama for no mu even Sebastian Barnes kura no or no also caught twice and no back up to 93 for no or no tema and no sika kuno before say you okobo kwew obo young has tema young has and those days you know oba tema now be hwe young has ni young kotoko bokos match
na no odin
abi say aboli abase okokom titu Arsenal babies momo ba
that am doing the nkola no kode musie yina
me say Kwaku eti oba
young has for no
me say oba
young kotoko for the young from place ko kese odi asidina
Kwaku oba 95 na oba 95 na share place na koye no fani ko haso folk no oche wo eyatemantation ngwao
azarezi mvino
Raymond Feni oni mi se Kwaku se otie goalkeeper no from house of goalkeeper no eyatation ngwa sama ya na tema na obo ya se na ode ba house of folk ya hwe obi ti se Joseph obo Afenya United ana se eti temani ashama no course no ye very very effective. And akoba say ya neglect omo because ya the idea na ba be business Coach Afrani, the late Coach Afrani, be no can be chemi. Kwaku, or catch me say Ghana for dinner attempts who are JJ bribe one crofonsem. But a dear Bakwa Ghana for Anshani say, on any place or scout to me generation in now players are to me brought to the highest level. Go and check. You know why? Or call regional no, and I say regional no, or quite justify now, or making sure say, Obafa be of Fasabre will be a Kofodia. Fafa Black will be a central region. And to obey ye players, no, the Baba bedroom
representative.
Exactly. Obaba beduno, and San Ebia. Konofi konomi en sebi anu ni to so ani bia no no ni ba na ade enti sa wo exactly itu de ne ba o so tumi ka hwe o manager na no aka kira o say o ka kira o play say me 18 players na do mo kono o players no o mo ntumi metu o mo o mo ni ball ne bo etu gitum say o person o ba ne kono ko tra bench ani o de ni be shem mo akwa tra be but you make sure say omo talent quality players no ebe ko major tournament and these are the reasons why
na say we just dey like interview na go go about TV o say tell me go Argentina no o say say so ni national team o say has full two kwan the on buy na Afrani aye ni selection awie e no drop for wo no o say ko hu no say chance bon dem ka say oni mbo na mbo o ma juma sa say ajimi ka ndu hye manyeye
Eddie Dan.
Osi Jarami ko wimra. No in manya jewi. Me on hwe nyi.
So, ono Dan, obeka no kra na kire o. And wo hwe ni generation na.
Oye very intelligent because the core of his team no dey enye bribe sem o select quality. But what happens on no contract bench there or no beka one.
Ono beka kire and adia ba ko san kaka on say so oyi players ni na regions no na or asambo omo a se obi papa ye malama na obi papa ye we sofu bia obo mpa no the whole region ni nim say your farmers so abro representing the whole of eastern region owom eti sunsum no eti odi team no be asambo a obenya no pure talent no odi obeko na so oman sunsum nyina eta team na chi etu omko a omko manim eno ye one angle apart from course na eye effective wo ashama na omo bone ade ni nyina no na back to Kwaku Fabin issue no done 9 years in 2013 na me na wo pram
oh yeah assistant coach na
me assistant coach once that time no na sana red baby me first stage na won wo o ka so omo de position ntachi time no omo di coach opele be na assistant coach sa 2013 no ya di Moses Oje ya di Francis na e di Jeremiah Kwafu mu nyina ko ka sa team na ni Joshua Ninku these were guys are no mu nyina botaba youth and MRI na chi Moses Oje echi Francis na eti Moses Oje de oni Joshua Ninku anformo but now that 24 no so here the services of Moses Oje eti ya do mo beka Celesteta ni ya pra ku team na mo pe de recall Turkey kwaje silver no e de buy no beka sa team na call Turkey no eti hwetem tema boys e call sa ayinum no MRI ne fa mo eno na ebeka 2013 no did like the likes of Erika Yamo odididi mu an omde call no omde buy na hwe team na Erika Yamo ene wemu ekobai na playmate ene ye Kenechi Henacho only play now share or no question 4 goals side that season no and Nigeria shares 6-1 no eti Yimano Boateng
this is not Kwaku na coach
on na coach o Yimano Boateng obo Charity Stars the Osha Barcelona 3-0 no kasa 2013 squad no eno ne Kwaku Fabin the first team o assemble ye eno na di akire 18 year oya ade no aye team na Gabriel Leve of Tabayut ewom that was 2017 now omne call India and Mali na Danlad Ibrahim Emmanuel Toku Danlad Ibrahim Gabriel Leve and Danso of Wafa Yadi Idrisu Mohammed of Cheetah and Yadi Mohammed Kudus or Right to Dream on the list request Kritami bet because of saying not follow team na me team net you know me who send your name call but you see me problem I'm want to say it's our time yema ora Kwaku Fabin and transe sabe Kwaku waye bi mfishan kron me I believe say when it comes to development of players I was say yenya coaches omo ewo ehonoma tem bia no omo nim said ye enkwala ho adwuma.
9 years there owo yanka ne ba class 4.
Exactly. 80 because of starting school, cannot start here and say bia.
6 years now go class 1, 9 years on class 4.
80 Kwaku media messan say why be won say Jerry come komone Sulemu Itali mu no oyi om fio cash. Pakwesi why be but nsuo de eche wotoma ehia obi nka say wakojo obi ade onkojo obi ande ye wa wasem but adwuma no ne eka ohwe squad ya de igbo ya list ni nimi eni mimitrim but at least the akoye say a group of people be cartel bi enko ade which ekobasa emwa team no kita no bi ka tro say talent
juvenile football enye kati na ye chama
on
when ever hear ma cartel na baso o be so je say kati na ma cartel no koso ana
o dabi Kwaku sa uhwe Dietia me kasa ni say Pakwesi Febin Usi adene ko national under 23 and sen yes say no efi ordinary bastalet eti die ne ye hu under 22 a ye yi ni fi wa yasa de na bastalet and we shouldn't forget say Pakwesi Febin is not the only head coach or only coach or Ghana ye wo coaches e binum so licenses e ye ma the young coaches former footballer or that talent ne other coaches need you on ma. Oh, exactly. I mean, it's obvious. We only say Katie Minipa. Baby, I'm fiba me Katie Madame for a BBA. Me metran Kasebia say I'm looking at the issue on national interest.
Nationalistic perspective, okay.
National interest, Kwaku. I believe, sir, Pakwesi has done enough on transit. Yama the young ones opportunity. If you cost that at 1-1. We for Domon, and you're an national coach of dreams, also dreams on a national coach, and only Yaboni. But once I am on 9 solid years, one through Joseph Prince, yeah, no Black Star Tamayut, or no game against Cameroon, on the Bande, Nasa, I'm not Palmer and name say chairman or so. A Bayer Sembe Brenia, the internal Nanche, but right from 2013 up to now, you to me call. Some major tournament apart from India, yeah, did this, Dalad Ibrahim, Usha, South Squad near Domba, Dalad Ibrahim, any Kudus, now Kudus, and Rebecca say, what to me, or to me, PFU, but not your players be to say, Mohammed, Amin Mohammed, or Kosa Manchester City, your player be to say, Imano Toko of Cheetah, or Denmark, your player be to say, Mohammed Idris, or no Cheetah, or Portugal. So, one down should be of Wafa. Ye omu nyina sa place ni nyina a group aka transition no. Tell me to me assembles these guys no Kwaku and kesi to me transit to omo edwom ko under 20 na move on under 23 because if Kudus echo 2017 ni o 2022 na oye key an integral player for the Black Stars are then all the best some adrian chem say you man not toku erika ya or no kwaji go ke ne wo monako no come to be because of say yan nyema ye no and eko boy so for me I think say get mo mani enko temakos num because good place our temani ashama yes na say if you only palm cry wo case kwanya palm nkwa na wo team wotema your young house wotema your young kotoko Arsenal babies your AC Milan your Boli your Oba Shama your Juventus coast teams in the dorso uti ase etinu for me I think say omuntu hwe na mapa akwesi nye na home niema other coaches no opportunity your champion mu nyina nenam ho enye so bi be campaign am obi ba ye who coaches are oma ba local scene mu a when you give local mu nyina you give them the opportunity and best scout to good players equally because this and that say the me one say yema $1 million KGL be abema $1 million for juvenile ya Jesus can we no ya organize tournament am mo ball finals na wom obeke under 16 bi na Samuel ani madu ya na chairman na the question na 15 say in a pick Samuel Buadu CC 80 show se na ani madu na chairman and ye de ono enei okwa wafu nu so a ono na che the whole wafu na obo adwuma no wo the question now baby sa ho say if you were the chairman as at that time juvenile 2016 you were 2022 how many years now close to almost like 6 years right yeah to me not just 3 players and fit even this under 16 na ye juvenile na KFG for the $1 million ebe shame no and to me and promote to man this tournament. Lawyer Kwaku ya baby obi amami nchia no. Kwaku onim say 2017 team way he was the chairman for Starlet and me ko prampra me see do baby omo di wula omo ma player bejina omo ye we bi wo ho enti say obro so a on say ma right no Emma age ratio. It is our folly over 17 years. A betumi achew ama be say 14. It is a Emma 14 not tournament near ABA 2023 next year. Well 14 no automatically o qualify say 2023 ni bedu no ube folly within. Eti lawyer Kwaku ye making sure say sanya no na ma ye nya wafafo enya aminu mu nyina de be wura ma ye nya good team. But here in the case, I'm telling you, and so one moment said, "You are my no credit about Cooper. Me say me did team Nechiche will be it is only this team, and our Casamen can once. That is why meant to me are more players by me and Sacredin. But right from 2013 to me from 2017, now you did a lot of Moko India near by Nina. I was part of the team. Parkwasi is our him if he's listening to me only. Rami play and make us anona attention here 2016 no omo sponsorship for juvenile $1 million KFG be na dey buy and anima do be chairman for under 16 and omo call regional call ball when you selected players. Now if you are hosting a tournament for under 17 down the lane no, can't you at least get 4 or 5 players from this squad?
$1 million you invested in the last 6 years in Fasobia.
KGL, yes. KGL and a best sponsor. So the question now, baby, son, say
$1 million in the past 6 years you invested in Fasobia and Shadamos.
And Fasobia mean who be but the only Fasobia can say says he can be an catch them young. So and moreover, players equal camp any again. It no, Sikani de be or how moon say no. And not in a president, Mr. Curtin Kasemu Hono after a lawsuit to working on. I see for this team is abundance of talent and therefore they are going to keep them. If say you bet you not some number to me keep it that team now because me who one play me no shall have Jesse one pious be any appear. And not in America say one of the waka some of the Bayer Juma no more keep players no. Because sad a 2017 team here ko India no Kwaku ye to make P man Toku download Ibrahim ni ade mu year anka transition be to say the day are you 2009 na omo de ekọ so for me I think say FA no enhwe no mu yipa akwasi nchen omo fo be from ra na yen hwe the way be to me aye no mo mani nkotem ani ashama course no better players wo ho.
Okay, Kobe. Very comprehensive analysis by Dajin.
Oh, I idea. Say, Utiena, or follow team nature. Mostly is OD team nature. You have and I think that he has done well. My idea. Because Park was in a Adade. Me call once if that time say, I don't wanna. I'm say 20. What you say, Swano? 2018. I want to be who says a coach. It's me, assistant coach, a German coach also.
And coach, you know, we take a decision.
That's why idea. There's assistant coach, the idea found. That is just out of kind. That is Koguti, Mati, Koguma Mincha, me first was for now.
Honestly, on chair. Just watching those video, you're quite cheerful. Was it? When you
say, na menchia pacho bia modin pacho bia modin obia modin ko kubira me kasa
na me o se ko kupa man nim komo na afi me nsambra o se ko kupa ma good afternoon me pacho boko there hello o temenga
pacho nkafa
aha na me analysis bi o ha historical analysis bi say those days now you under 17 no na majority of the players ni fit temani ashama no the results speak for themselves me bobo players bit is Christian Atejan the late Raymond Fenny Charles Akwe Richard Akun Stephen Apia, Patrick Alute, listen Dawson. These are all players Omu Estati Atakura Meniampon, Omuna Danado, Darling Boy, Mo, Joseph Ansan, Joe Ansan, Abu Idrusu, listen Dawson. Satam Nuna Tema, most of the players Ali Jara Muina, Tema Kosunu, and our players, any Ashaman dominating. But the same question selection Yansha de Hunusano. Am I under 17 since 2017? I call India. She say a Tariana why? Where the juvenile football church? What is wrong with us?
This is a series, your friends and project now they're mine. And I think it calls for scientific analysis rather than being, let me say, oversimplifying the issues involved. We are looking at the fact that football has evolved over time. And cannot structures now they run the football. You cannot use the structures to run football now. The moment you do it in that manner, you are bound to fail. So there will be the need for what we call pragmatic, youthful approach to ensure that all the issues confronting the juvenile football are addressed. One young man also how they require, you get it all wrong. And I'm telling you for a fact. So, Obio Baba, Effie, nobody saw running football so would come out. Na players will, it's your Baba time, a very good two players, no one among Kwan or talent, the person is not going to succeed. I can tell you for a fact. We had that resource in those days just because Tema Juvenile Committee or Tema Metro Juvenile Committee, including that of Ashama, in a core system they are well organized. Well organized. These were dates. Tema, you can talk of about 12 coach clubs. Ashama can talk of our 12 coach clubs. But say, how many coach clubs do we have? About 50 plus. And I don't think you can be domestically competitive with that. Kwaku, there will be the need, say, using the scientific approach that and let me give you a typical example. Okay, my Calesium under 12. I'm going to Benin for sure. Women away, I'm going to Benin boy, I'm going to 16 or 18 goes to 0.
Mekaipa.
Is that team that progressed to form 18 batch as the under 17? I'm asking we call under 20. If anybody our person under 20 no, there will be the need for you to look at under 12 and under 14 link from a purely scientific perspective. Because when young players, to develop over this period of time, playing with 17, which will be on fast, not just a washroom. What's the mechanism?
Yeah.
If those times in that results, Obeba, you can say about Tamakota, and what if you are crying about it?
Yeah.
Which I want to see how many people they see your friends saying, I cry about Tamakota. It doesn't happen. Because now, courts are well organized. Well organized. Don't bote. Ofi your hand. Straight. No, Okobo Gapoa. Asano Mubako Hasufu.
Wow.
Philip, if you don't go to straight. No, Akobo Kotoko. Tamayu. Yaya Mohammed Nadina, you would pick them straight from courts. No more and then at that time, no, they are very competitive. It's in terms of development and training, a player centered, no two ways about that. But you cannot also forget about the other aspects of the game. Your refereeing should also be well developed so that right from the onset, say the basics. Now, you equal match. Now, Akwala Bobo, now ball abandon sa, now abandon nine. Now, when it's interpreted as ball to hand, referee to me, edge foul, and has to show the yellow card. What are we teaching the kids? It's the referee himself not yet developed. You need coaches who are also well developed. Because a four-way affair. And so now what is the nutrition and the scientific aspect of football what they account? It's not just like, oh, Tamanana produce, so let's go back to you would still fail. Well, let me point out some certain basic things.
Okay.
What I'm saying is the academy is not also.
What's the academy, you know?
Yeah, football academy is not also.
Yeah.
It's the scientific basis in it says before the boy turns 12, 14, and 17, there is a likelihood the academies will have come for them.
Yeah.
So the academies tend to have the cream of the nation. If you are under 17, any time I have for more than 17 and under 20, you make sure say teams like Right to Dream, teams like Wafa. The moment I want to say these teams in the urban, like I say, they have a certain quality that you cannot get in the other places.
Okay.
So you tend to dwell much on such established academies in our one. So in your recruitment, you have to target those people. And I'm saying, for any baby that age, I will run under 17. No academy.
Yeah.
The Ubon saying a squad who about 4 players from Right Stream alone. Tell my youth, the emphasis, your friend saying youth development. So we tend to dominate the Kefesa, the same, Liberty, the same. But how can I and now has to folk and the 17 player. Now not going to get our philosophy and our direction. It's different from what we have. What can I make an answer?
Yeah.
If the scientific basis is directing you to the fact that basically what squad now, I was saying that these academies are dominating. And so what about the core system? Over quota. The moment you mention will be catch up a more player and I will play your good. Also, they mention about connect babies. Oh, then there will be the need for you to look at the player. Oh, about Kotoko babies or Kumasi. Oh, there's a need for you to look at that player. About Nochi, there's a need for you to look at that player. I'll mention players the woman say, team win no ball, but your friend saying noted for developing such talent now. I hear you look at that with a question mark. Obia or school. School now for the academy school. Okay tend to produce very quality players.
Yeah.
CI media, they tend to produce that. Do Jeffy. Are you getting it? What about my secondary school? By the time of the player, you have ascertained the fact to say it's of a certain quality that you are looking for.
Okay.
Is that the case now?
No.
Where certain players are recruited into second divisions or other teams, we don't know their origin and they are brought into the under 17. Check the list there. Whether what I'm telling you is the basic. Kwaku, your management, when lawyer Kwaku Yeboah took over under 17, Kwaku Yeboah was more or less a brother. Anything decision I could take it on me cross checking and son of it. I'm not interested in the same, but it's called what you call management succession plan. Has any of the current executives appointed called the old members, spoken to them about the under 17 or the under 20? And them acrimony, war your management team, or your friend saying football now. Nobody calls you. You have wealth of knowledge. Obia here or Ghana, and you ask yourself, is that the way forward? When we can easily advise, we can easily advise as to the best option or the best way to go about it. Okay? Pakwesi called Gabon. When Pakwesi came back from Gabon, as someone can no, tell him, if the playmaker to hold the ball. Now, or short defenders. So, go for Kudus. I said, who is Kudus? I'm sorry, right to this player. Go for him. Kwaku be so. Once I didn't man can say, Mr. My youth was that player. I would have done so for my service once.
Yeah.
But I never said I didn't have the quality. I proposed another player belonging to another club. I'm not trying to mean your peswa. So I didn't put my selfish interest for national and then glory. I recommended Kudus. That Saka Kudus up to under 17. Boy, in him this story up to date. I've never showed up the whole men of my under 17. But I did a service for Mother Ghana. And at the end of it all, Kudus is playing at the highest level of the career. If I had been selfish, could I have developed this player up to this level? It's in some Manchester player and the room. Now, at all costs, that is what is also bringing your football down. That selfish interest, Alaji Wisabakano, will not help Ghana football in any way. And we must eschew from that. We make sure that all the parameters are right and we'll have the appropriate coaches to do it. And then a coach, now coach, the other song for youth football because some they don't believe in that philosophy. And how would you go and bring a coach that don't believe in youth or find a policy that come and coach under 70? The person will fail. Pakwesi used to do very well. That is how come Pakwesi was useful at that time. But Pakwesi having tasted premiership and all those things for a long time, is still a development coach. Is he still oriented towards youth footballer? Nah, that is the question you need to ask. If the coach in Ankara all must be trained in such a manner that the main focus youth football. Here, you were House of Folk former coach Emmanuel Miodo, Mosoanodo, when it comes to youth football. Obe coach Mkwalano Mwabobo to the extent there is that telepathic understanding. In terms of results, you are going to get it. But take me and put him in House of Folk, he may not get the results at the end. Because need orientation, need focus, or a more of youth development. And we have set coaches in the system. Are those coaches being recruited to man our friend the under 70s and under 20s? Your South Africa ball or Takradi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you baby. And it was like the coaches, we wanted results at all costs.
Peace FM.
No. On your house of a dressing room, you are talking to them at a certain level of temperament. This is a word training. And that inclination as a youth coach, when you work as you have to talk like a teacher. Back when you see your former teacher, that is how come ultimate band for that side. It's for you to get the best out of the guy. Oh, Bolia Kiki, so that will not bring more pressure to bear on us. So the coaches are trained in such a manner that they understand the rudiments of the game at the grassroots level. On your there, Chama.
Okay.
On your there is a whole comprehensive program that must be put in place so that there were national under 12 in place. These people will graduate to become national under 14 or 15. These people will graduate to become national under 17. When graduating, there are others they are more on the fringes because some of them are late developers. They may develop as and when they get to 14 or 17. It's the end of 14 who will do recruitment to make sure that young people who will come and beef up the team. At the end of it all, we will need formidable teams within this respective level to play. Yeah, there, young players now, they have to win action. Okay, Tamayu, and you you dominate under 20 in the 2013. And you have dominate.
No.
Or your coach Abu Green, nah, coach Otiakanti. Where's my way? One against the benefit.
Oh, okay.
So most of the players will recruit one man national under 14. On the year being here, when these people got to the stage of under 20, nobody could match them. Moses Oji, Francis Na, they all played in that squad. If not for that scientific and pragmatic approach to develop these players, could you have brought these players and brought them to the present national prominence?
No.
Kudus, of course, say Ajax about 9 million euros. Do you think it was just for the sake of it? Kudus, no one's in a tournament. So most clubs captured Kudus over one radar as far back as when he was playing as under 12, under 14. What was his record? Under 17. What was his record? And by the time we were trying to capture there, we put new profile. They already know the player, and this is the way that you can bring value to bear on the player. We are not growing these players scientifically. That's how we are giving Peter when the opportunity to transfer over. Until we get people who understand football, drink football, and drink football. And because they be able to players when change. The one brand represent the country, and I don't think that's the best way to go.
Okay.
And now, players are now recruit one from regional levels, district levels. What about regional levels? What has happened to the Milo Championship? And all these players, what about out? All these competitions must be restored in order to bring competition at the youth level, and at the end of it all, Ghana stand to gain. On record, Joseph Pinson never failed in the MRI. He passed. So in grade 3. I do two. Okafa, Asama Brain, and yes, Joseph Pinson.
Okay.
Now, Moses Oje was also MRI certified.
Okay.
All these things, that is the scientific aspect of it. Going into a certain age, you better conduct MRI. Excuse me, whether he is still within the zone or not. Say, what you can do is to promote the player to the next level. Another, a better case in the development process. The advanced scientific aspect also account to know the food, the diet, and the nutritional aspect of these players when they develop. The gadgets they train one another in terms of one gen, in terms of BB warrior, are they doing that scientifically in order for us to get the best out of their development? Until we do that, they will fail to qualify for the youth tournament. We'll be on the catch army. We'll say the Ghana is talent. That person is a big lie. We have them in abundance. The only thing is that those talents still remain untapped.
Okay.
Because of the selfish interest, because of the way we are tapping onto these talents.
Okay.
And nobody calls you because Palmer or Kaka, Palmer, if you are catch you, no. Or Ghana, we here, not Palmer.
Okay. Chairman, every piece of them that's it.
And that's it.
You. Peace FM. Kwaku say Palmer, and one my very comprehensive report on juvenile football. See, adeɛ baako ekuye selfish interest. Mami piam player nwure na me nkoton. Na ono on my example say time under 2017 Pakwesi fe bin ban ho. So pe scheme obetumi crabo. And say ko right to dream na Kudus bi ho kofa no. Na nko selfish and go be recommend ono ne player with my youth. But no odwen Ghana ho. But say na nya sa bi o. Penim bia pese opia ne player run national team no koton. And it is not about the location per se, but other factors. Ono na adwene mu de nka under 17 years select here nka 2 areas yes you consider a course any academies no. But say no also be no play penim bi de play bia go second division bi na go fa na be under 17 basa. Nti until see be di no kra ne de nye coach sem de be kwa ni. Kobi me ma 5 minutes na me de 5 na mama so na fe. Some was so come watch here was chia Festus. Festus is obi enim say hotel or do a customer. Only say okay.
FM.
Development plan.
But so much I don't see them in your place. Because if you are here, why under 20, because I was here who said, and they football and it's first meeting. First, I said, 32 years, 25 years, 28 years, everybody under 17. They joke. And you hope you. And I go behind him said, Yang so no Ghana for sending a TN. Well, what great. So, send the you know, but we don't want him. But we don't want you want him. And then we only
Aye. Yeah. Yeah. I said we you about you under 15. Yeah. Yeah.
So selection of players and get day more. But I never call Papa Kaya in the and he said, the cancer before time. Or you had of our old players. That were all the regions. I'm on under 12. Under 12. I no more a select under 12. Zadiano. Say, come to continue and can well papa because the cancer was a delayed question. Organize every building to be of and the 12 team. Go. Now, come on, run a bomb. Right to get you. It is a canoe and a yetimi according to that idea. They are selecting the best out of them. We have those jobs for a friend of primary yes, okay.
Na said they are okay. So $1 million na KG of this juvenile football. So ya Jesus can we ak original tour. Not still I end in Ukraine their players never yet team in the end.
Because and then I say yeah.
Why? Omoto Mpanjiano Omoto Nyan. Yo, Kwaku Yeboah, Isway, Abedi Pele house one. I want to Isway alone for on a penny or down or say, peace, because Tamakos no has babies no mu museum. Or say, house and juju is like Bayufonia, bro. Good afternoon. So, message happened on me back in message is here no way, me back in. Oswabro, Water Bistone, Ghana Premier League, nothing to write home about. Thank you. You make me laugh, sir. My Jimmy car name is Masasi. Kwame Ado. On every sunyai. I see more fire. Good afternoon, Dan. I'm Kwabna Esufi inside Kaswa. My darling club, Hearts of Folk, will win the FA Cup and beat Kotoko at the Super Cup. Greetings to the manager of Ziget Yogurt Company. Ziget Yogurt Company inside Kaswa, Peace Town. Okay. As for Mungi FA Cup, Kotoko for na mudum. No, one after the other. Unyanshe bechem. Usi what trouble bechemu kwa chokotoko. Okay, no jiwe. Na ise papa no si wakotopo nkwa ne basi metena se no apa na so. Chompo nkwa ni wie. Maso wadi everyone se na tamu na so. Azazi je tiemu has vongu az. Na first of all tell your customer. Customers grant ya ma say na be okay. E mo bi edi. Okay. Hey, unse show no Facebook live. I said you have to bra ako comment. Say selfish interest ni dey. Enye ne no no kra no a victim. Big man be mafia no national team. Hey. Yeah. Waza unyadi ya mkekalo. Dachi mesi umuwati.